Imagine you have generated some artwork in Illustrator using the text vector function, and you have a couple of results that you like, not only one, and you want to keep all of them. What do you do? Hi and welcome to the Vector Garden, and in this video we're going to answer this, and this will lead us to some details that you might want to watch anyway. So we have generated this, and I do not only like one of them but multiple. So what can I do? Of course, we can just duplicate this, pressing the Alt key and moving it, and then going into this again in the contextual taskbar and set this to another one, and then we keep that and we duplicate this again and do the same. So make another duplicate and then in the taskbar click here and then move to that one, and then we have all of them. And you notice this little icon up here, which tells us that this is still live and editable via text to vector, and that is somewhat important. Now, you can also see the generated results in the properties panel, but only when it's open and only when some of these artworks is selected. Let's generate another one. I have deselected them, and let's generate vectors again, and let's do some alpine animals. So I leave it to text to vector which animals it will generate. So let's get some surprise here. And these will be added. So we will see that later on where they will be added. Okay, so here we have the animals like this, and again we have a couple of them, and you can also scroll through them in the properties panel. Here they are, and again we can switch through them. So, and when you go up here, you only see these variations. But obviously they are stored somewhere, so where can we get to it? And here comes in Window the generated variations. And you see in there we have all of them. So they are stored, all of them, inside of that panel. And when I select this one, I can also click on here and it gets switched, although it has been created in a different round, if you will. So, and we can take this one and click here, and that gets switched to that one. Now I'm going to close this, and let's just save this file. Let's just save this as an untitled file like that, and I'm going to close it like this. Let's go in here and open it again, like this, and then let's go to the generated variations, and you see they are still in here, so they are stored in that file. And of course, they will, if there are a couple of them, in the end they will affect the file size. So this is one reason that you want to do some housekeeping in there. But also, if you're handing off that file to someone else, then of course the generated variations are still in there, and you might not want that. So that's another reason to watch out for this. And if you want to clean up in here, then you can click on the dots and delete that variation to get rid of it. Also, if you want to have another one, then you can drag it out of here and then place it, and you see it is still live. So still you can click on here and switch it to another one and get that one. The same panel exists for your patterns. So if you generate patterns, they are not in here. They are stored in the generated patterns. So in here you can generate patterns and also see your variations, while in the generated variations you only see the results. Let's take a look at another thing. In this file here, I have some generated variations as well, and they are not in the other file. So what will happen if I take one from these and copy it and place it into here, like this? And you see, this adds not only this one artwork, but all the others associated with it as well. So that's another thing you have to watch out for. I hope this answered the questions of if you can keep more of them and also how to manage them.